Hello everyone, let's learn Malay by just watching. Today we are going to chapter 30. I'm gonna explain about more prepositions. Chapter 30 or bab 30. Prepositions: di atas, di bawah, di hadapan, di belakang, di dalam, di luar, di sebelah. We will deal with a few more prepositions which are commonly used in this lesson. Di atas. The word di atas can mean on or over, atas. Examples: kamera itu terletak di atas meja. The camera is placed on the table. Di bawah. Di bawah means under, underneath, or below. Example: kami berjalan di bawah jambatan itu. We walked under the bridge. Di hadapan. Di hadapan means in front of. Ali berdiri di hadapan kelas. Ali stands in front of the class. In conversation, we said depan. Di belakang and di balik. Di belakang means behind and di balik means behind or at the back of. Examples: di belakang kedai ada sungai. Behind the shop there is a river. Dia bersembunyi di balik almari besar itu. He is hiding behind or at the back of the big wardrobe. Di dalam means in or inside. Examples: surat-surat itu disimpan di dalam laci. The letters are kept in the drawer. Di dalam bakul itu ada ular. Inside the basket there is a snake. Di luar. Di luar means outside. Examples: di luar dewan ramai orang menunggu. Outside the hall, many people are waiting. Rumah dia di luar kawasan berkurung. His house is outside the curfew area. Di sebelah. Di sebelah means beside. Examples: Asmah duduk di sebelah saya. Asmah sits beside me or next to me. Di sebelah bangunan itu ada kuil. Beside the building there is a temple. In conversation, we don't use di. We only say dalam, luar, sebelah, atas, bawah, and so on. Here are examples in these pictures. For kawasan, kawasan lembu melintas means the area where the cows passing by or the cows crossing the road. Melintas means cross the road, lintas. Kawasan kemalangan. This is an old signboard. Nowadays there is no more signboard like this. It means the area of accident. Accident area. Kemalangan means accident. Awas. Kawasan kemalangan. Awas means caution or danger. Kawasan kemalangan. Accident area. Now they use this signboard instead of this one. Pandu cermat. Drive carefully. R&R. Kawasan rehat. Ulu bernam. Kawasan rehat means rest area of ulu bernam. Here is the symbol of small or mini mosque. We call it surau. This gas station, food court or eateries. These gazebos, bathroom, public telephone, parking lot, and ATM machine. Words to remember. Nouns, Dewan, hall. Jambatan, bridge. Kamera, camera. Kelas, class. Kuil, temple. Markah, mark. Menara, tower. Padang, field. Perbendaharaan, treasury. Peristiwa, event or occasion. Puncak, top, summit. Seni bina, architecture. Tengah, middle. Tengah malam, midnight. Tingkat, story or floor, level. Upacara, ceremony. Verbs, bersembunyi, to hide. Bina, to build. Menamakan, from the word nama, name, to call. Mengandungi, consist of. Menyaksikan, to witness. Menyerupai, resemble, from the word rupa, look. Terletak, to be situated or to be located. Terpasang, to install, to fix. Adjectives, indah, splendid, magnificent. Seperti, such as. Bersejarah, historical. Terkenal, famous. Bangunan Abdul Samad. Abdul Samad building. Abdul Samad is name of Sultan. Sultan Abdul Samad building. Bangunan Abdul Samad ialah sebuah bangunan yang indah di Kuala Lumpur. Abdul Samad building is a building that is splendid in Kuala Lumpur. Ia terletak di Jalan Raja. It is located at Jalan Raja or Raja Road. Di hadapannya ada sebuah padang yang terkenal dengan nama Padang Kelab Selangor. In front of it, there is a field that famous with the name Padang Kelab Selangor or Selangor Club Field. Bangunan ini dibina dalam tahun 1894. This building was built on 1894. Ia menyerupai seni bina bangunan-bangunan di Asia Barat. It resembles the architecture of the buildings in West Asia. Barat means west, like here, Barat, west, timur, east, utara, north, selatan, south, tenggara, south east, timur laut, north east, barat laut, north west, barat daya, south west. Ia mengandungi 2 tingkat sahaja. It consists 2 stories only. It refer to bangunan Abdul Samad. Ia. It consists 2 stories only, or 2 levels only, or 2 floors only. Dan di tengah-tengahnya and in the middle of it ada sebuah menara. There is a tower. Di puncak menara itu ada terpasang sebuah jam besar. At the top of that tower, there already fixed or installed a huge clock. Sebab itulah, that's why ada orang menamakan bangunan ini bangunan jam besar. That's why there are people who name this building as a big clock building. Di dalam bangunan ini terdapat beberapa pejabat kerajaan seperti perbendaharaan dan pejabat tanah. Inside this building, there are several government office such as treasury and office land office. Beratus-ratus orang pekerja bekerja di situ. Hundreds of workers working there. Pekerja, worker. Bekerja, work, working. Di situ, there. Bangunan ini telah menyaksikan berbagai-bagai peristiwa bersejarah. This building has witnessed various historical events. Satu daripada peristiwa itu ialah one of that event was upacara menurunkan bendera Union Jack dan menaikkan bendera kebangsaan negara kita buat pertama kalinya. One of that event was the ceremony to bring down Union Jack flag and raise the flag of our country or our national flag. Buat pertama kalinya, for the first time, di padang di hadapan bangunan inilah, at the field in front of this building, iaitu that is pada waktu tengah malam, at the midnight, 31 hari bulan Ogos 1957, 31st August 1957. So this is the event. They raise our national flag. Hari Merdeka, Malaysian for Independence Day. Merdeka means independent. Also known as Hari Kebangsaan, National Day, is the official Independence Day of Malaysia. This is the clock tower. 11.58 malam, 11.58 at night, beberapa minit, several minutes sebelum, before, detik 12 malam, before 12 o'clock or 12 in the morning, 12 tengah malam, 12 midnight. So this is today's bangunan Abdul Samad next to Dataran Merdeka in Kuala Lumpur. Exercise number 1. There are 50 marbles in the tin. Di dalam tin itu ada 50 biji guli. 2. In front of the school there is a field. Di hadapan sekolah itu ada padang. 3. On the table, there is a computer and a modem. Di atas meja ada komputer dan modem. 4. On top of the roof, there are 3 crows. Di atas atap ada 3 ekor burung gagak. Ekor is classifier for animals. 5. The children are playing outside the house. Anak-anak itu bermain di luar rumah. 6. Under the computer table, there is a CPU. Di bawah meja komputer ada sebuah unit pemprosesan pusat or Central Processing Unit. In conversation, we also say CPU. No need to mention unit pemprosesan pusat. Just say CPU. 7. The aeroplane flew over our school. Kapal terbang itu terbang di atas sekolah kami. 8. Behind the mosque, there is a small road. Di belakang masjid, ada jalan kecil. 9. Inside the resource room, there are audio-visual aids. Di dalam bilik sumber, ada alat pandang dengar. 10. The 16th Commonwealth Games Village is situated beside the National Sports Complex at Bukit Jalil, Kuala Lumpur. Perkampungan Sukan Commonwealth yang ke-16 terletak di sebelah Kompleks Sukan Negara di Bukit Jalil, Kuala Lumpur. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.